Good morning all, myself Praveen Wire from Civil Engineering Department, JSPM Narre Technical Campus. Today we will see the connections and their types, which is a topic from Structural Design 1, that is design of steel structures. As we know that demand of steel structures are increasing day by day. Steel structures such as industrial shed, multi-storied building, then roof trusses for cinema hall, roof trusses for factories, then roof trusses to cover the platform at railway station, then transmission line towers. These are some examples of steel structures. Now these steel structures are connected together by using the available standard sections. Hence the connections plays an important role for the formation of any structure. And as we know that the connection is a weaker link between any structural members. Hence the connections are designed very accurately than any individual members. So the basic aim in designing the connection is to provide a joint that is safe, simple and economical. So the question is arise that what is the need or necessity of the connections. So very first, as we know that these steel sections are available in standard size and shape, and when the required span is too large, in that case if the length of that standard section is not sufficient, so in that case we have to connect the multiple members to make up that length. Secondly, to hold the members in position we require connections, and next any member at their ends needs connections such as secondary beams to main beams, then beams to columns, then columns to footing, etc. So these are some reasons why we need connections. Now in steel structures connections are divided into two types, that is bolted connection and welded connection. Now let us see first bolted connection. Everybody knows about bolt. Bolt may be defined as a metal pin with head at one end and shank threaded at other ends to receive the nuts. The bolts are used to connect the metal pieces by inserting them through the holes and tightening the nut on other sides. Now again this bolted joint having two types, that is lap joint and butt joint. Now in case of lap joint, the two members to be connected are overlap each other and connected, that joint is called as lap joint. And in case of butt joint, the two members to be connected are placed end to end and additional plates are provided on one side or on both sides. That joint is called as butt joints. Now let us see some advantages related with bolted joints. So very first, we can erect the structure very fast by using bolted joint. Second, it does not require a skilled labor for the construction. Then third, it required less labor. Next, the structure can be used to put immediately. So by using bolted connections, bolted joints, we can use structure immediately. Then working space required is less. And last, the alteration if any in the structures can be made easily by using bolted joints. So this is all about bolted joint. Next we will see the next type of connections, that is welded connections. These are widely used nowadays. Now welded joints are nothing but this is a process to join a metal pieces by creating a very strong metallurgical bond. This bond is achieved by heat or pressure or both. Welding is the most efficient and direct way of connecting metal pieces. Now let us see some advantages related with welded joints. So welded joints are aesthetical to look as compared to bolted joint. Next, welded joints are more rigid than bolted joints. Next, welded joints are suitable for liquid and gas containing structure. And last, the welded joint is having efficiency more than that bolted joints. We can achieve efficiency up to 100% by using welded joints. So these are some short information about connections and their types, that is welded joints and bolted joints. Thank you.